Hi friends, so I wanted to make this quick video just to show you how most of the trading strategies that are available for the masses simply do not work. So let's just take as an example a moving average. Let's just use the default settings, period 50, exponential, moving average. And let's also zoom in the chart a little bit so that you can see it more clearly. Now, when it comes to this EMA line, probably, if we wanted to rank the amount of strategies that are created, for various indicators, this EMA line would probably be somewhere among the top. It's very popular, and there are a lot of strategies, for EMA line. But let's just use one of the popular ones. So let's say for trend following. So what happens when, like those, what people say, what you need to do, when you have a crossover of EMA line, when it crosses up, you should buy because it's the beginning of a new uptrend. Okay, so let's say you bought here and you placed your stop loss either here or here. So you bought here, you made some money, and you probably exited here at the next crossover. Okay, it looks nice. You made some 90 points profit or 9 pips profit. Okay, it's nice. So now you sold here at this area, expecting that this is a new downtrend. And okay, if you placed your stop loss here, you were stopped out here. If you placed your stop loss here, then you made a little bit of profit until the price crossed back up here. And when this thing happens, okay, what are you going to do, a lot of times it goes down, up, down, up, down, up. So what's going to happen? Is you are going to lose a lot of money. And as you noticed, when you bought here and sold here, you made just a little bit of money, compared to the stop loss size. If you placed your stop loss in a safe area here, 12 pips compared to the profit that you make, it's 8 pips. So I mean, it's not a reliable strategy because price, it moves in many different ways, not just like this, like it touches, it goes up, and then, it breaks to the downside, it goes down. Okay, it looks nice here, but if you backtest over a long period, you will see that this strategy fails. It simply cannot work. Now, what some people do, let's say they trade it in a so-called more reliable way. So what they do is they will wait for the break of this EMA line, and they will wait for this like nice retest with a pin bar from this line. Okay, so the price moved a little bit down, but let's say you are targeting 1-to-1 and you have your stop loss here. So this is 150 points or 15 pips, and the price, it just goes to here, 10 pips, and then it goes up again. So basically, if you had your stop loss here, okay, you might have made like 1-to-1 profit here, but if you are greedy, you would have placed your stop loss here and you would be taken out. So as we see, with these type of strategies, yes, I mean, people, they earn money sometimes, but this is not reliable. You see the break and retest, and price doesn't move much to the downside. The guys just get taken out. These guys, they also get taken out here. And maybe, okay, some people might say this was engulfing candle, I sell immediately, and what happens? They get taken out. So, I mean, what they say that, okay, you need to have some sort of win rate, and let's say 30% win rate, and if you get like 3-to-1 reward risk, maybe you will make money. Others will say get a 50% win rate, by introducing some more rules, and what you will get is maybe 2-to-1 reward risk, you will make money. Well, yeah, it sounds nice on paper. It works until it doesn't work, and in most cases it will fail to work and you won't make any money. If you don't believe me, you can try, and you will see for yourself. So now let's just take another popular indicator. Let's remove the EMA line. A very popular way to trade is by using the pivot points indicator, and most people use only the first level support resistance. Let's use a bigger time frame and let's zoom out a little bit. So what they tell you is, so pivot points, like what we see here from this white line on the left to white line on the right, we see 1 day. And what people say that, okay, so if it touches one of the pivot lines, so it bounces from here, you see, so you should sell and you should take your profit at the next pivot line because they are deemed as support and resistance lines. But okay, you sell here, you place your stop loss here, and what happens? You get taken out here. Now you buy here. Okay, you place your stop loss here and you are, okay, you were almost taken out, but now this time it worked. Now, okay, we see this line. We sold from here, we got taken out, and then the price moves down. We bought here, we got taken out here. Now, if we bought here, obviously we got taken out immediately at this nice pin bar, just below this blue line. Now, if we bought here, okay, we made profit. So if we bought here, we made profit. If we bought here, we were stopped out. If we sold here at this nice pin bar near the resistance line, we got stopped out. If we sold here at the resistance line, we got stopped out. Actually, if we sold from this big engulfing line, now what usually happens that, okay, you wait and the day ends. So the price didn't reach the take profit and it moved all the way up. Most traders, they just get scared, they close off their positions and, and then they see how the price moves down the next day. So, as we can see, sometimes these bounces from those lines, they work. But if you consider, if you calculate it with a certain hit rate and with a certain reward risk, you will see that it's extremely hard to make money with such strategies, and in most cases it will be impossible. And we are looking here at just one currency pair. So on some pairs it works better for some time, on other pairs it works worse for some time, and then it switches around after some time. So because people, what they tend to do usually is, okay, they look at the pair and, okay, they see that for the last month, pivot points worked well for Euro GBP, let's say, and they start trading the strategy. And then, it stops working so well because people did a mistake. You shouldn't you shouldn't be behaving in this way because you have now become a part of mass. You are a sheep which is following the crowd, and basically the market will take you out for your ignorance and stupidity. You cannot look for shortcuts. There are no shortcuts. You have to learn. So how I trade is very different from what I have shown you in those charts. I trade the professional side of the forex market. So I'm not using EMAs, I'm not using pivot points, and basically I'm not using any of the stuff that is available publicly online. I'm not using any of the strategies that are taught in free courses, in cheap courses, and in most of the expensive courses as well. So you might ask, so what do I trade? Yes, I do use some indicators, but you need to know how to use them properly. So if I use a certain indicator, I don't use it in the way how most of the traders use it. I use it in the way how just a few traders on the planet use it, perhaps. I don't know the exact number, nobody knows. But you need to be very different, and my difference is that I have a professional understanding about how the market works. Most traders do not have it. Most traders look at the market in exactly the same way as I explained to you in the beginning. They place these pivot lines, or they place those EMA lines, or whatever indicator they can find, and then they do a lot of backtesting to understand what works and what doesn't, and then, they try to come up with some strategies, and they trade it with, hopefully with discipline, but somehow they still fail. Why? Because the indicators, they do not explain why the price moves. Now, okay, the price moved from this blue line, for example, it bounced up. But did the indicator explain to us why the price moved up? So, no, of course, indicators cannot talk. So, I know why the price moved up, but, only the minority of traders in the world know why the price moves in the forex market. So, I dedicate my entire days to observing the charts and to explaining to myself and also to other traders in my internal group why, what I see in the chart, where the price is going to go next. Because if I understand how the market works, and if I see that the price has approached certain areas, then I can tell with a very high probability where the price is going to go next. It's not 100% probability, of course, but it's enough to make much more money than most retail traders make out there in the world. So what I teach, if you consider to become my student, what I teach is very different from what you can find online. So that's why I cannot tell you, what I teach. I cannot tell you, I cannot show you my charts. I cannot show you my templates, because that's proprietary and copyrighted information that doesn't even belong to me. It belongs to my mentor. So it's a very it's a well-guarded information, I just cannot share it with the world to anyone for free, because if I taught this information and those strategies to public, then it wouldn't be good for us, because it works, and what works, it has to be guarded from the crowd. Just imagine, if I made a popular course, if I became one of those gurus, my teachings would simply stop working. But, so you can be rest assured that what I teach, it works. And there is one way to test out my knowledge and my ability to deliver what I say, because I offer signal service with a free 14-day trial. No obligation, no credit card required. So for 2 weeks, you can basically observe my trades. You can get real-time live signals delivered to your Telegram with entry prices, stop losses, and take profits. So you will see it in real time, and you will see how I actually make money right in front of your screen. And if you are trading, of course, you can copy those trades as well and make money while you are on this free trial. And then, when you see that what I say, is true, when you see that I actually walk the talk, then you can consider becoming my student and learning how to actually make money from trading the forex market. Because you can find online many people who will teach you how to trade, but you will not find many people who will teach you how to make money trading the forex market. And these are two different things. Trading the market and making money from the market are very different things. What I teach is how to make money in the markets. So if you are a trader and you have no clue about how the forex market works, if you are being constantly stopped out, if you feel like there is just one piece of puzzle missing, and when you finally find that puzzle, things will change. If you are one of those guys, basically, it might take you many years until you find the answers, why you are still not successful in this market. And I do have the answers. And I can tell you those answers straight away. It's a much easier route. And of course, as I said, you don't need to trust just, this short video explaining me something without even showing my template. As I said, you can test out how I actually trade. You will not find many people who can trade live in front of you and actually prove what they say. Because most people, what they teach is, how they teach is via pre-recorded videos or via some sort of PDFs, online courses, self-learning materials, which you just take and which you buy for like $100, $200, $300, $1,000, and you expect that now you know how to trade the market. Like, these people are hiding under the trees. They cannot deliver what they promise. That's why they make pre-recorded videos, because then, you can just look back and let's say, oh, you should sell here, take your profit here. Oh, what a good trade, what a good strategy. Well, yes, looking at history, everyone can do that. But how I teach and how my mentor teaches, how my mentor taught me is one-on-one live training during live market conditions. We have a call via screen share, and I give you all of the templates, all of the indicators, and we are looking at the charts, and I tell you right here, right in front of you, what are we seeing, why the price is moving, where the price is going to go next, and how far it will go with a high degree of probability. And, this cannot be faked. I cannot hide. And I give you a full understanding about how this market works. And remember, to trade on the professional side of the market, you need two things. You need professional understanding and you need professional strategy. Professional strategy cannot be traded alone without professional understanding. So just think about, if you wanted to become a trader, this is a good opportunity, for you to learn from me. I'm not selling you anything. I'm just telling you, that there are not many people who will offer you this, you can do your own research, you can do your own due diligence, because professional traders, usually they don't need to teach. They don't need your money. They make a lot of money. My mentor didn't need to teach me. Of course, I paid for his time because it's fair. But, he did that because trading is boring for him. When you know what you're doing, trading is extremely boring and you want to serve people in some way. Now, I want to give it back to the society, I am also now very bored, just waiting for setups every day. So it's good, basically. It's good to give back from time to time. I wish you a wonderful day.